Boom, Kareem Kabam, guys. What is good? This is Games Techno back with another freaking video, and here we are with a tutorial about Premiere Pro for Vegas Pro users. So just as the name suggests, if you're currently using Vegas Pro to edit your YouTube videos, this video will help you edit in Premiere Pro. So we're basically gonna talk about some basic stuff that we do in almost every freaking video we edit, and how it's done in Vegas and how you should do it in Premiere. Of course, I'm gonna give more emphasis to the Premiere part because you're already assumed to be a Vegas editor. As easy as that, I thought that some people just might, require some help in this department porting over to a different software. So I just thought that this just might be a good idea for a video. So these are the things that we're gonna learn basically. All the timestamps in the form of YouTube chapters are going to be in the description down below under this video. So first up, we're gonna learn how videos are imported in Adobe Premiere Pro, and then we'll learn how the clips are chopped and sliced whatever you want to call them, and how they differ from Vegas again. The third thing we're gonna learn is going to be multiple clip selection, because while editing you just might have to select multiple clips at a time and move them around and do a bunch of stuff with them. And then we'll learn the pan or crop, when you have to like crop some video out, crop some stuff out, or sometimes you have to zoom into a particular part of a video, how to do that. And then we'll see how we can add text to a video and how it's done in Premiere Pro. And last but not the least, and I'd argue that it's like the most important thing, or the most fun thing I'd say as well, the basic animations with keyframes, how we use keyframes in Vegas Pro, and we'll see how we use them in Premiere Pro then. So this is basically it. Let's freaking kick it off. Okay, so this is our Vegas Pro interface, very familiar one. So this is what the program looks like when we just freaking open it up. So first off, you have to locate your clip. In my case, it's right here. I've opened the folder in my computer. So we're just gonna drag this thingy just like that into this space right here, this timeline, and drop it. Do you want to set your project video settings to match this media? Just for the sake of this video, let's just say yes, and the video is imported. That's how easy it is to import a video in Vegas Pro. So if you want to mess with the resolution, the frame rate of this video, you can go to this gear icon right here which says project video properties, and then you can like change this width, the height, the resampling, the quality and stuff. You can like change the frame rate and all. So this is where you do all that. Then you can click the OK button or hit the enter key. So just like that is how you import a clip into Vegas. Let's go to Premiere and see how it's done there. So this is basically the Premiere interface, the Premiere Pro interface. So we have to click this new project button, though depending on the version you have of Premiere Pro, you just might have to click on this file button and go to new and then project. So basically you have to click on new project. Okay, so just click that button and all of this stuff shows up. Basically you have to fill the project name here, which we're gonna go with blah, 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 blah. And you do not have to do any of this stuff, deal with any of this stuff. Just leave it as it is and click on this create button right here. Okay, so basically this is freaking created, and this is a Premiere Pro interface. Though in this one we do not directly drop things into the timeline. This thing is called timeline. In Vegas it's the similar thing, but we have to drop the media in here first off. As you can see, they've like typed it out, import media to start. So here's the same video file that we imported into Vegas Pro, just dragging it in to Premiere and dropping it here where it says import media to start. So it basically loaded a file up. Now we'll have to drag this gameplay.mp4 onto this thingy right here to create a sequence. So on the timeline, the clips you drop are known as a sequence basically. So let's just drop it here. So yeah, basically the video is imported. As you can see, you can like use this blue thingy right here to move around the video, and see what the hell is going on basically. So as you can see, a new file is created in this project folder, I may call it, that is called the same name as a mp4 file but without the mp4. So this is basically the sequence file. If you right click on this, you can go to the sequence settings, and just like we did in Vegas, you can change the frame rate, you can change the size of the video, the resolution that is, and then you can just like click OK or hit enter, and that is basically how you import a video in Premiere Pro. So next up, we've got slicing. You have to like slice the video clip into pieces to edit it basically. That is a very basic thing. Now in Vegas, how you do that is go to the point where you want to edit with this line right here. You move to the point where you want to split the clip, and let's just say that this is the point when this menu closes, this game menu closes. This is the point. So here we want to we want to cut in the clip or split the clip. We have to just press the button S. Make sure that this clip is selected and press the button S. As you can see, the clip is divided into two parts, or the video is divided into two parts or two clips, so we can move them independently. So as easy as that. That's how you split or cut a video in Vegas Pro. You just go to that point and hit the S key just like that. Let me just Control Z. So that is how you split a video in Vegas. Now how that's done in Premiere is a little different. Okay, wrong window. So how that is done in Premiere is a little different though. Same thing, you have to like get this. By the way, small tip, you have to like to move this line right here. Okay, no, cancel that. So basically go to the point where you want to split the clip. Let's just get a similar point. So yeah, here when it says flawless and then the screen changes, let's just say this is the point where we want to split the clip. So the clip is selected, or we have clicked on it. So you just have to press the button C now, though the clip is not yet split as it was in Vegas while after pressing S. So this blade icon appears, and you can just go to this line, blue line right here, which we've like made it to the right like position where we want to cut. So just click on it, and now the clip is split. Now to get back to the move tool so that you can move these clips, you have to press V. This is a normal cursor tool or move tool. Now as you can see, you can move these clips easily just like that. That is how you slice clips in Premiere Pro. If you are like, how did you do that? Just repeat that last part because it's a little bit complicated. You have to press C and then cut the clip where you want to and press V again. Whereas in Vegas, you can like just simply press S and things are divided. So next up, multiple clip selection. Now you just might have to do this while editing a video, because editing a video is kind of a complex task and things like stack up pretty freaking quickly. So to select multiple clips, let's just divide this video into like 10 freaking clips. What we learned in the last step, with the help of that, we can like split this video into like 69,000 parts. But let's just, for an example, split it into this many parts, however many these are, like I don't know. So if I wanted to like, let's say move the part to the right to a different place, how would I do that? I'll have to press Control and hold it and select this, and that is pretty much it. So these are like 3 clips right here. I've selected multiple of them and now I can move him. Boom, as you can see, I can move him just like that. Because if I didn't select anything, let me just click out of here and I try to move one clip, then only one will move. But if I want to move the group of him, it's basically a simple, Windows also uses this kind of stuff when you have to hold down Control and select multiple things. So that is the basic principle here. You can do that here as well and move stuff around. Though, let's jump into Premiere and see how it's done in there. So here we are in Premiere. Let's just cut our clips into further clips. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm bad with words. So just cut in with the cut tool or razor tool, whatever it's called. Coming back to the move tool with the help of V. Okay, so these are a bunch of clips, different clips. how you move a group of him. It's pretty convenient actually in Premiere. You can just drag and select him. Like with your mouse, you select files in your Windows or Macintosh. That is basically it. You like selected him and now you can move him wherever you freaking want. In a freaking group, wherever you want, selecting multiple files, easy AF. Okay, so let's just put him back there and you can click out of the area to unselect him. Now comes pan crop. Pretty interesting stuff. I like this because sometimes you want to make those funny edits when you're like extremely zoomed in and stuff. That is when this pan or crop just might help you. So let's just go to Vegas and okay, man, my computer. Let's just go to Vegas and see how you can pan and crop into stuff. So let's just take the first clip, for example. This is the clip, and let's just say I want to zoom into Octane's face while we are at this like screen. In this clip, we are pretty much at this screen. So let me just split this here. So in the first part of this, like this clip right here, we're standing here in the loading screen, or the lobby rather, and looking at Octane. So that would be like kind of cool to zoom into Octane's face. I mean, not exactly, but this is just an example, guys. Just right click on the clip and go to the video event pan crop, and this thingy opens up. Now you have to scroll down to zoom out a bit, and this rectangle you see right here is the area we see here. So if we just drag it in just like that, it goes in, and we can move it again and center the thingy to Octane's face, and this is basically it. You have like cropped into the freaking video. Similarly, you can like crop out. If you drag it out, the video will go like that way, and you can have even more fun when you learn about the keyframes, which you're gonna do in the last step of this video. But for now, let's just Control Z and zoom into Octane's face like crazy. I mean, I don't know, why not? Just scroll up and just a wee bit. Yep, that looks pretty good to me. Let's just give it a play. Okay, that's not that funny, but still you got the point, right? How to pan or crop in Vegas. Now the same thing can be done in Premiere. So let's just get into Premiere. This time around, as you can see, this is like the robotic or computer version of Ash. Let's just do it with this only. So make sure that you're on the move tool. So press V if you're not. If you're on the cut tool, by the way, you can just press V and come back to the move tool. So click on the clip that you want to edit. In this case, this is going to be the clip because we're like at this position and Ash is right here. So to change the position and zoom it in, we have to change the scale of the video, because scale is basically how zoomed in or zoomed out the thing is. So basically you can like come here in front of scale and like drag this thing over to the right or to the left. If you go to the left, this thing will zoom out, and if you go to the right, this thing will go in. So I think about 225 will be all right. And as you can see, it's not quite centered, so we can basically use this position thingy right here to center it. So this is the x-axis of the image and this is the y-axis. So I think we have to change the y-axis a bit. If you don't know what x and y-axis is, man, just go and study maths. Okay, this is not the this is not the tutorial for you, I'm sorry. Okay, so this is basically centered now. As you can see, Ash's face is centered. So that is basically how you do it in Premiere. You just have to use the scale button and the position buttons, or the parameters, the values of these things, and that is how you do it in Premiere. Next up, we've got text in video. This is how you import or include text in your videos. So first up, in Vegas, let's just say we include a text saying Octane here. Okay, so or here down there. So let's just right click on this empty area right here and create a new video track. Now right click on this video track and make sure that the pointer is here, in the beginning when Octane is like right there. Right click and insert text media, and you can change the font to whatever you want. Like go here and change it to whatever you want and type in Octane. Okay, I'm gonna type in Octane, okay, just for the fun of it. You can like move it around here wherever you want to place it. Like this looks like a reasonable place, doesn't it? I'd say it's okay, man. We're not like editing a freaking video here. So you can change all the parameters. You can make it bold, you can change the text size, you can change the text color and all of that stuff here, but we ain't getting into that. So that is basically how you include text in Vegas. And in Premiere it's a little different, of course. So here we are in Premiere and we have to type Ash here. So just go to this thingy right here which says graphics and tiles, and then it will show okay, it is not showing a new layer button, though. I think we have to like click on this empty video track here, just like that, this V2 thingy, and then go to the graphics and tiles. Now it shows the option of new layer and select text. Okay, so just like that, a text has appeared here and we can double click it to change it. So basically ASH Ash, and with the move tool again press V. Okay, no, don't press V. Okay, so that is not how it works. So we've basically entered Ash in here, and to change the parameters of this text, will change the position as well. To change the parameters, you have to click on this, like in the effect control menu, you'll see this text, and in parentheses will be the text you entered. As in my case, I entered Ash. So you can like just open this drop down and you can change the font, the all the basic stuff that you do in a word editor and stuff. So the stroke, the fill, and all of that stuff, though that's not what this video is about. Basically this is how you add text, and you can change the position of it by going to this point right here, position. So this is basically the x-axis and this is the y-axis. So let's just adjust it to a good freaking point. This looks like a pretty decent point to place the text. So Ash's face, and in Vegas, Octane and Octane's face. Okay, so then now we've added text. You can do all of the crazy stuff with these things. While importing videos, you can change the resolutions and stuff, the frame rate and whatnot. You can like do all the weird kinds of aspect ratios and whatnot for your videos when YouTube shorts are being created, and Instagram reels or whatever. So in each of these steps there are like separate topics of their own, but in this video we're just going through the basics, how to do that stuff. If you know how to do that in Vegas, you'll probably figure it out in Premiere, but we are here to give you a freaking start. Okay, so now comes the basic animations part with keyframes. Now let's go to Vegas and see what we are talking about. So let's just say that like let me just select a part where gameplay is going on. This is a part where gameplay is going on. Okay, so this is going to be our clip right here. So we'll be using this. Just click on this button or just right click on the footage and go to this video event pan crop. Okay, so we opened it while we were cropping stuff. So let's just Control Z. This is the basic resolution of the video. We have not cropped or anything. So if I want to do in like a funny animation where so that this thing zooms in and zooms out when something happens, let's just say that I don't know, died in a funny freaking way. So you can move this thingy right here, as you can see in the bottom, and the video will play right here. I was pointing with my finger, you cannot see my finger. Okay, so if I move this thingy, the video plays on top of it right here. Okay, so let's just say that, okay, we're doing almost a party here in this sequence. So let's just say I want to zoom in into this part when this thing happens. So we take the cursor up to this point and we zoom it in just like that. Okay, and let's just center it so that we can see all the three characters having some fun. Okay, let's just zoom out a bit. So that should happen like immediately. But if I place it like this, the initial frame, the first frame that is in the initial position like that, and it will gradually come to this, that would not look that pretty cool. Okay, this is not going to look that funny or that cool. So if I come like a little bit back, like 1 or 2 frames only, because we just want to be a jumpy animation just zooming in, you know. So let's just copy this frame right here, copy, and paste it on this past frame. Again, you are not supposed to, you know, learn all of this keyframing stuff from this video. You're just supposed to know how you can use these skills, the Vegas skills, in Premiere. So that's why I'm not going into deep explanations about how these things work, how keyframes work. You're pretty much supposed to know all of this. Okay, so let's just look at the video. It is basically going to be the straight frame, the basic frame all this time, and when we the three of us party, it's going to zoom in. So let's just play the video. Okay, it's a long one. Let's just cut to the chase. When is it going to happen? Okay, it has happened already. So let's just play it here. Oh man, he was solo. Okay, look at that, look at that. All the three of us are partying and the video was zoomed in. So that's basically the point. Okay, you can, like, if you're editing this video for real, you'll like get back to the original point after the thingy ends, you know. You'll just like restore the frame after the funny moment is over. So basically that, but this is how you use keyframes in Vegas. Now how you do that in Premiere, the same thing, that is keyframes. Okay, so let's just go to a point and in this video, and this is the gameplay part almost. So just click on this clip that you want to edit and get to its starting point, just like that. This time around I'm gonna do a like zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, crazy kind of pan, or you know, crop, whatever it's called, man. My English is not that strong in these like terminologies and stuff. So basically what you have to do is, we're going to be basically changing the scale and the position again, because we want to zoom it in and change the position. So you have to click on these stopwatches right here, which says toggle animation. So we want to animate the scale of this video and the position of this video. So we're gonna turn both of them on, and let's just go like a few frames like over there to the right. So we're like ahead in the video, a few seconds ahead in the video now. So let's just zoom it in by increasing the scale, just like that. And let's just put it to like, I don't know, his face maybe. So we have to change the y-axis here, just like that. And let's just go a few frames ahead again, and let's just zoom out a bit with the scale, okay, because we cannot even freaking see what the hell is going on. So changing the y-axis again, trying to make a funny thingy right here. So again, zooming into, changing the scale, zooming in to freaking sear. So basically what is happening here, let's just play it, like these 3 keyframes, how they look. They're gonna look pretty trash, I think. Okay, they look like pretty fine, I'd say. That was not the funniest thing in the world, but that wasn't the crappiest. So that is basically how you work with keyframes. So in Vegas, it pretty much makes keyframes whenever you move the frame, you know, like if I was editing this clip, I was at this position. If I change this to this or that, whatever I want to do, it'll like automatically add a frame here. But in Premiere, you have to click this stopwatch thingy, and then it creates the frames, and wherever you go and change these parameters, a new frame is created. Basically, that is how they work. If you already knew how to use Vegas, I'm pretty sure that you know how to do it in Premiere now. So that's pretty much it. Bye-bye.
I've got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head constantly, thoughts jumbled around, think I